Eric Boria here, Country Director, MarketForce Kenya, and I'm excited to be here. Let's do this. Alright, so yeah, that's a good question. Good access and how it affects the retail distribution. I think I see two things actually. One is access to good networks means that we can be able to do our completion faster. So we usually have warehouses, and from the warehouses to the market, the good road infrastructure will enable us to reach the market much faster and quicker. So in logistics, we have something called route optimizations, and the route optimization means that we can be able to use and reuse the trucks. So sometimes we usually find that areas where there's a very poor access to the road networks, we find doing our completion very, very rare. So I think one of the things that is very important for us is as we close into the market with good infrastructure and roads, we can then be able to actually use and reduce most of our trucks. And then number two, also to lead towards merchant success, because merchants will be happy that we are actually taking the products very fast and actually on time. In something in MarketForce we call on time, error-free, and in full. So our objective is good access, good roads, enable us reach the clear products in a much better, faster, and easier way.
The problem that we've always had in Africa is a good road network. When you look at the distribution of goods and services in Africa, it's really hard to reach the last mile. And the challenge really comes from having bad roads. If you have good roads in a country or a community, that means that the distribution cost goes down because it's easier to reach people. And when the cost of distribution goes down or the cost of logistics goes down, that means that even the cost of products will go down. And when the cost goes down, it means that goods will be affordable, and then the traders will make more profit. So you can't really underestimate the value of a good road network, which is why every country has to invest in building good roads. And one thing that we are really grateful for here in Rwanda is that year over year, year after year, we've seen the number of roads doubling, growing, and we've seen roads being repaired, kept in good shape. And that really makes a big difference in the way we do business here, especially some of us who are in the distribution of fast consumer moving goods. So roads cannot be underestimated.
Hi, my name is Tausif Taki, and I'm the Country Director for MarketForce Tanzania. Well, for one, we try and maintain the brand promise, which is 24-hour delivery period. And by remaining price competitive, we always ensure that retailers have the maximum benefit by interacting with our services. So Tanzania being a very large country, I believe that it is essential that we drive down the cost of acquisition and conversion. And in that respect, I believe that telesales and telemarketing are going to play a huge and critical role in our development in 2023.
Trends that I see in 2023, I think I see three trends. First is urbanization. I think Africa is coming of age and we're urbanizing very quickly. I think one of the biggest trends I'm seeing is a lot of us in the B2B e-commerce sector is going towards tier 2 cities. And this is because of things like, for example, Kenya, where I am, we're seeing the smartphone penetration at 61%. We're seeing things like revolution taking place, and we're seeing urbanization taking place. So we're trying to now see, and it's a trend that is emerging, where tier 2 cities are becoming more of a formidable force. So for us, as we concentrate on tier 1 cities where they're more cosmopolitan, more developed, we're seeing an emergence of tier 2 cities where we'll have to go and distribute our products to. So that's a very, very key component, which is actually number one. Number two is something we're calling the retail app adoption. And we're at a point where some of the merchants, because of the earlier point I said about smartphone penetrations, a lot of the merchants have. The final point will be what I'm calling the rush towards margin drivers. So in a basket, margin drivers are those things that are not commodities. So it's not your typical flour, sugar, oil, and rice. So we're seeing a lot of margin drivers in our basket, things like beverages, kitchen essentials, and hygiene personal care. And this is because of the global trend where a lot of companies are going towards margin drivers. I think that's going to be a very big trend as customers now take more of a basket. So we're seeing a basket size increasing, and that's exciting.
I believe that retail has been changing year after year. We see the industry being transformed. Of course, there's a lot of trends that are happening today, but I believe that the biggest one is that people are going to be buying more and more online. As the internet becomes cheaper and more accessible, we are going to see more and more people doing more and more with their phones and computers than they did before. And that means that they are going to be, doing digital payments, ordering products online. So online ordering is going to be a new trend that we are going to see going into 2023 and beyond. The other trend is going to be delivery. I think we are going to see less and less people driving all over town trying to find a product when that product can be delivered at someone's house or someone's store, wherever they are. And when you look at the cost of running around town, for example, for retail stores, running around town trying to buy 25 different types of products, the cost is really high. In the end, when you aggregate, it becomes way cheaper for everybody. So we are going to see more and more online ordering as we go into the new year. And I think the third and last one is going to be the way that people respond to customer inquiries. So we're going to see more and more people demanding better customer service, and that is coming from competition. So when there's more competition, people demand more. And one of the things that people are getting used to today is being treated well, to have their needs met, to have their questions answered. So companies that are not having a good customer service desk are going to face a challenge going into the new year. What I want to say to our customers is that we are monitoring the trends and the changes that are happening in the retail business. It's becoming harder and harder to make profit in retail business, and we're keeping an eye on this, and this is why we are here. We want to be able to study the trends and give you the news before it breaks, and that puts you on a competitive advantage because you know things way before they happen. We have a big team of analysts, a team of computer programmers, and people that are finding out prices all over the world, compiling them, giving you the news right when you need it. So we want to encourage our customers and let them know that we are going to be here for you, and we are always finding those things that will make a difference in your business. We are keeping an ear out, listening to your needs, and many of you have shared with us what you want to see in the coming year, and we want to let you know that we are going to be working hard for you because that's why we're here. We don't make money unless you make money, and definitely this is exciting that we both can work together, make money together, but above all make lasting friendships that are supporting one another. So we are here for you, and we are looking forward to serving you in 2023.
Well, we hope to keep increasing our value to you by providing additional services that help you to grow your business over the long term.
Merchants, we want to say thank you very much for trusting in MarketForce. Thank you for trusting in Reja, our platform, and we're here to serve you. MarketForce is here to say, and we want to say we love you so much. We are working very hard to make sure that we give you access. So to the merchants during this customer service week, thank you very much. And in Swahili language we say asante, asante sana. Thank you.